Hi and welcome back. So, couple of things have changed or things being done. So, I managed to get this panel lit up. I found out, and I was very surprised by this, with COB cob strip, you can actually cut it down along the side. I've gone down as far as where the metal is, where we'd solder onto. So I managed to cut enough width out to be able to fit inside, so that's good. So that part's done. Wires are all spliced in, so we're still just coming out of two. So that's good. I also ordered this off Keith from Cosmic Scale Models. So I've now got the base. I got the whole base kit that he does. So it comes with this, all the base where you can put with the switches and jack and everything can fit in. Also comes with correct size brass pipe for the stand. Holes already cut to the exact size you need. So that's sorted. I've also had a delivery of some 0402 cool white SMDs, so I can do the strobe hazard lights. I now know exactly which episode they've worked on because I looked closely. So we've got a hole in the bottom here for one of our strobes. And also, in the top here, another strobe. And the only episode where we have a strobe at the top and the bottom is Basics Part 2. So I will put a little clip up in the corner, up here, so we can see which episode they've actually based this kit on. Which is always nice to know. So I'm going to be... to fit these strobes in and the wires for this, I'm going to make it really carefully a channel in here for my wires. I think that's the only option, is so we don't have them in the way and break them. So as we said at the end of the last video, we're on with painting the inside of here. Got the lights to put in around here so we can light up panels, etc. And we need to start thinking about the lights for the nacelles as well. So when we made a bit of progress somewhere, I will get back to you. I'm not sure where I'm going to be next on this. Right, I'm just doing a bit of testing on my lighting for the nacelles. So for the navigation lights, I'm just using SMDs, which will fit lovely through these holes. So 2 on both nacelle. I've got one of the green ones done. Really happy with how I've got the buzzard collectors looking. No hot spots. I haven't had to put any fibre fill in there. All I've done is I've curled over a piece of plastic, put a bit of red COB on. It will then stick onto there and fit nicely inside there. This is just taped together for now. I've also got what will be the blue. As we all know, blue is awful on camera. Trust me, this is blue. And that will glue down and sit inside nicely inside the nacelle. So I need to get the rest of the the rest of the SMDs wired up. And start getting some paint on this, because I want to paint it before the LEDs go in. So once it's painted, we will have a look at a nacelle. Right, so we've got all our parts for the nacelles painted now. I've gone with, like I did for the 172 Type 9, I'm using the Vallejo white grey as the main hull colour. I've painted the bottom of the nacelles with Tamiya's light blue. Just use red brown for the phaser strips, so I'll carry that on with other parts. For the nacelle grills, I've used Tamiya's metallic brown. Strangely, I actually find the metallic brown, once it's put down, looks more like copper than Tamiya's copper, so I've used that. And then obviously we have for these parts for themselves, can't remember what they're called, but I've mixed my own paint. It's a 50-50 mix of lemon yellow and yellow green, and that's been put on top to give it the warmth, on top of Vallejo Sunset Red. So I'm really happy with how these are looking. So my next thing to do is get the clear parts in place, and we'll start fitting the LEDs and all the lighting, and I think once they're together we'll have a look at things. Okay, so I've got both nacelles together and lit up. As you can see, I've got quite a long length of wire again that I've just disconnected. So obviously we have the blue, we have our nav lights. These are green. I know they're not showing quite as well as they should. That isn't as pink as it looks on camera, that is more of a red. Blue's looking good. If we turn it off, you can see that I've got them painted purple. There's quite a bit of touching up to do, but sorry, not purple, painted copper. There's quite a lot of touching up to do on them, some gap work to take care of, but I'm not worried about doing that. I can handle all that. But yeah, this has gone really well. I've already gone over the paints. We will list them in the description, the paints I used again. No light leaks, which I'm really pleased about. So yeah, the nacelles are looking really good. Not sure where I'm going next with it. Probably onto what we started looking at on this video, this inside part. But there was a reason these were done, and it's because of the order of play, because these have to be onto there before this part connects into there, etc. So I thought it was a good idea to get the nacelles done. But thank you for watching this time anyway. I'm sure I'll be back very soon with another video. But for now, keep trekking and keep modelling. Thank you. Goodbye.